Respected teachers and my dear friends, good evening to one and all. My name is V. Priyashri. I am studying ninth class. Today my seminar topic is challenges in improving agriculture products. In this chapter, first we have to know how to increase the food production. In this topic, first we have to know importance of food. Food gives us energy. Food contains nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, fats, etc. and repairing the damaged parts of our body and maintaining the proper health. Now in our India population was increases but the food we have food demand for demand of food grains. So farmers are rearing animals like cow, sheep and hen. Cow gives us milk, sheep gives us meat and hen gives us eggs. In this process man was destroying the forest and making them into cultivation of agriculture lands. So for this problem we should think another solution. Now explain about this is the paddy. Now improving the high crop varieties. This is the hybrid jowar and this is the local variety of jowar. And our next topic is using of high yield management methods. In this graph you can see the graph 1, sufficient supply of water and less supply of water. And what does it do? What does a plant do with water? In this chapter, we know plant combine water with the help of the sunlight to produce carbohydrates. And chemical analyzing will show that 100 grams of water reacts with 260 grams of water to absorb the carbon dioxide with the help of 180 grams of carbohydrates. And our next topic is the relationship between the crop and water yield. Now you can see here transpiration. You can see the leaf was in the cover. We pour 100 liters of we pour 1 liter of water in a pot. It will take only 1 milliliter of water. Remaining water will evaporate into the air. How the water will evaporate into the air? Because the water in plant one special structure will be present. That special structure is known as stomata. In the stomata another part will be present. It will evaporate water into the air. You can see here this is open stomata and this is closed stomata. And difference between these two stomata means nothing but when the water evaporating into the air, stomata was open. When it was closed, it was not evaporating. Now you understand, 1 liter of water we pour into the pot means only 1 milliliter of water the plant will use. Remaining water the leaf will evaporate into the air. And our next topic is plants nutritions. In plant nutritions we know plant contain different types of nutrients which are useful. Now we understand the plant will take water and combine with the help of the sunlight and evaporates into the carbohydrates. Water from the soil. Plants take different nutrition from different ways. Now you can see here crops and this is yield per hectare. Nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. This is a table. And nutrition in soil. In soil also different types of salts of nutrition minerals will be presented. That is known as macronutrients. Example iron, manganese, potassium and phosphorus etc. And our next topic is crop rotation. Crop rotation is nothing but farmers usually do not grow only one type of crop. They usually grow in different seasons. They will grow different types of crops. For example, summer one crop and winter and rainy seasons. Which crop will come more income? They will use most of that only in seasons. And this is nutrition and this is the uses. And what is the use of this crop rotation means when the crop was rotating the nutrients will mix in the soil and get more nutrients to the soil and the plant will be healthy. And our next topic is cultivation mixed crop. This cultivation mixed crop is nothing but groundnut grow along with the sunlight. Soya bean grow along with peanut. Also some pictures which are grown beside only. Red gram in haldi and cabbage in groundnut. You can see here cabbage was growing one side and the groundnut was growing another side. Now you can understand the crop was not damaged and healthy. Cotton grow along with the groundnut. These are the cultivation mixed crop. By using this crop, there will be lots of nutrition will be get by plant and plant. And our next topic is organic manure. Organic manure is nothing but you can see here this table manure and nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Goat manure, nitrogen 5 to 7, phosphorus 4 to 7 and potassium 3 to 4. Dry compost, nitrogen 5 to 10, phosphorus 4 to 8 and potassium 6 to 17. Vermi compost 1 to 3, phosphorus 1 to 2 and the potassium 1 to 2. And our next topic is green manure crop. Green manure crop is nothing but what is the waste from the plants we get, that is known as green manure crop. I'll show one table in this. Name of the crop and the nitrogen presented. This is the crop, green manure crop. And soil testing. You know about soil testing? Soil testing is nothing but the farmers usually when the season was limited and when the crop was died, they will test soil and make soil smooth or rough and they will test. What is the when the results came, the soil is soft means what is the dry crop they will grow and what is the dry crops which are grown in summer and winter and rainy seasons. Every season they will test the soil testing. And our next topic is vermicompost. Vermicompost is nothing but what is the waste from grass and animals. You can see here, this is microorganisms which are in underground of soil. This soil and these organisms are friendly with the soil, make the soil eco-friendly with them, and they are very attractive. And this is the vermicompost beds. In villages they will do like this and they will put for the crops. And our next topic is panchagova. This is also one natural manure. We should take 1 cup of milk and curd and ghee which are come from cow and cow of urine. We should mix and settle it for 4 days. After 4 days we should add some kallu and coconut juice, sugarcane juice and banana paste and settle it for 4 days. After 4 days the panchagova manure was 3%. And this 3% of manure will throw into the crops and high yield crops we will get. And this is a food for the hens and fishes in ponds. You can see what are the materials come from cow of the dung, milk, curd and urine, and this is the banana paste. Organic farming. Organic farming is nothing but which are organically farming by the biofertilizers. Now you can see here biofertilizers, bacteria, algae and fungi. This is a table of bacteria and algae and fungi. You know short-term crops and long-term crops which are known as Kharif and Rabi seasons, Rabi crops. And this is the biofertilizers box which are used in farming. And our next topic is chemical fertilizers. Chemical fertilizers is nothing but which are chemicals to throw when the crops are getting higher. And you know which it is a waste plant which are growing beside the new crop. We should remove the weeds before crop was getting healthy. The crop will get healthy means weeds when beside of the crop it will damage the proper crop. It will lose the crop. We should remove the weeds means the plant will grow nicely. And if we not observe the weeds, the plant will lose their nutrition and crop will not come. So in our India, farmers are dying because of this only. So there are so many fertilizers also came, but insects, you know, plants also get diseases. Insect and plant diseases. You can see here, diseases in plants. You know pollination, you learn in 6th and 7th and 8th classes of pollination. The pollination, insects or pollination. And natural pest methods. Natural pest methods means nothing but which we are preparing now. We can prepare dung. The cow give dung means we will throw into the plants in villages. The crop get nutrition and the plant will grow nicely. This is the natural methods of controlling. And in our India, as population increasing and we are demand for the grains, so the new scientists are preparing new technologies for the cropping methods, drip system and sprinkler system. So many systems are came, but farmers are dying because of these methods only. Now we understand the how the challenges improving agriculture products. We understand the food, what is the food importance, and what how are the insects diseases coming, what is the use, how the water taking the leaves, how much percent the water remove evaporating into the 999% of water evaporating into there, only 1 millimeter of water only it was using. With that millimeter of only the we are getting fruits and vegetables. Thank you for watching this video. Stay home, stay safe.